In World Watch tonight, there are signs of some political progress in Iraq, as American military involvement there is under scrutiny by both Democrats and Republicans. As CBS News correspondent Winnie Gillette reports, the clock is ticking for a decision to be made about what President Bush will do next.
In a rare show of public unity, Iraq's top Shiite, Sunni, and Kurdish leaders. Gillette for CBS News.
In Western Canada, a hot air balloon burst into flames, burning a woman and her adult daughter to death. Other passengers leaped to the ground, some with their clothes on fire. 11 passengers were seriously injured. Several vehicles. And to Greece, where wildfires have killed at least 57 people. The massive neighbors are left wondering why tonight, after waking this morning to hear news of a young boy shot to death, allegedly at the hands of his own father. KRCG's Jeremy Verwey was the first reporter on the scene today. He joins us now, and Jeremy, it's certainly a difficult time for the community and for the police as they try to sort through this.
Absolutely, Lad. The sheriff tells us this is the first homicide in years here in Cole County, and neighbors can't understand what could lead a father to do something like this. It was a heartbreaking day on the... An important note here, Cole County Prosecuting Attorney Mark Richardson has asked to be excused from the case. Several years back, he represented one of the family members. Replacing him is Amanda Grellner from Osage County. So, Lad, obviously there's a lot going on here, and we'll be following up tomorrow as we try to figure out what the motive might have been.
And Jeremy, any word on where the boy's mother might have been throughout this whole incident?
That's a good point, Lad. Well, we don't know where the mother is, and we did find out that the Lucanati is divorced and has been raising the two boys by himself.
Okay, thanks, Jeremy.
No problem.
A 16-year-old Jefferson City boy is okay this evening after being robbed at gunpoint early this morning. Just after midnight, the teen says he was looking for his brother in the area around the 400 block of Clark Avenue. Carl Edwards coming home for the weekend.
Yeah, nice to see him back after certainly a couple of great days on the track and a great day in Columbia today. It's nice to see people step up and pitch in for good causes. This certainly was one of them. Carl Edwards enjoyed a very, very good weekend. After an 11th place finish in Friday's Busch Series race, Carl won the Nextel Cup's Sharpie 500 at Bristol last night. Now, you couldn't have blamed Carl if he would have decided to take a day off after all that racing. But Edwards didn't sit back and relax today, not when he had a chance to touch the life of one of his closest friends.
Anybody out there who's got a dream, just follow it. This is, I don't even know what to think, man. It's emotional to win this race.
Less than 24 hours.
Working for you in the heart of Missouri. This is KRCG News Weekend.
A 2-year-old is dead while the mother's boyfriend sits in jail on murder charges. Good evening, I'm Lad Egan. New information on that murder investigation in a moment. But first, Zach's in the Weather Lab with a first look at your forecast. Zach.
Thanks, Lad. Pretty nice afternoon out there. Mild temperatures, pretty seasonal for what we'd get this time of year. In the 80s, we go to the west over the next few days as well. But there is a cold front that you can see up through portions of the Dakotas. Some strong storms there. That is the location of the cold front expected to slide through here sometime midweek, and it does put rain in your forecast, but we'll be dry until then. I'll explain everything else coming up in my forecast in a few more minutes.
All right, thanks, Zach. New information tonight on the murder investigation into the death of a Camden County toddler. The Camden County Sheriff